and then one pair of legs. So it's quite simple to start with. Okay, so much stuff to like left, I can't work like this. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is cut this bar off both sides of the pony. Knife. Just carefully cut down it. And on the side, I tend to get rid of this bit of dirt thing though, because I just don't like them. Don't understand why they were ever on there. They're absolutely horrible. So that's popped off on that side. Same this side now. Epoxy tripod. Okay. Right. So on this side. Side. Come on. I think my blades are getting a bit worn out. So yeah, so those two bits should be gone. Should be left something like that. Next, you are going to want to file it off. So you want to get rid of these bird edges best you can. Oh, it's just going to begin by cleaning them off. So on this footway here, so yeah, so you want it to be completely smooth, and just the same on this bit by here. Let's get the knife and take this bit off. So yeah, that's that one on. Okay, now next you just want to move any mold lines on it. This bit of thing on the seat right here. And there's probably somebody screaming at me, cut away from myself. I've cut myself enough times now that I'm immune to this whole blood thing. And that's a hell of a molding that is. Let's make sure a few ones in there as well. And by here as well, and then just file off any burrs on where it was, and then the same on the other piece. Big one on this tail, and this burr by here will come off. Line by here. This monstrous mold line there. Go. And that one there, then this leg by here. And then there's one on the front there, here, this car. Then get that like right there. So I'm going to shut the head on this in a minute. Just get that one off quickly because that's awkward to get to. I do hate when you get those mold lines and they're in places you just can't get too half tidy. So yeah, so now that's the horse pieces cut and cleaned up. So we're just going to save. There, declotted my glue. I'm going to begin by gluing the two halves together. So, come on. Oh, she's still clotted. There she is. Here she comes. Okay. So just put a line of glue on it. And then put 2 parts, the 2 half pieces into one piece, like so. And then just make sure they're lined up tidy. There's another mould line there, but I can get that after. I've got a majority of them anyway, that's the main part. Make sure the 2 seams are just sitting together. Nice and flushly. So yeah, there's the first part. So that's the easiest part of the shirt, and then we're just going to put 2 dabs of glue onto the feet, and then just plonk the pony on. Okay, this might prove a little bit more difficult than I thought. This is a problem done on slotted bases. These do tend to be a bit of a pain to glue together. Is that gonna hold? Apparently sewed well. So yeah, so that's the horse essentially done. Now it's just to clean up the next 2 parts we need. So the next 2 parts you need are the guards and body. This is one of an older model. As you can see, the big glue mark on the back, which will be covered up by the backpack. But nevertheless, we are just going to begin by removing the mould lines of these 2 bits. And just try and tidy them up. And we don't have to do the inside of the legs because you're not going to see them once he's mounted on the body. Yes, I was just cutting myself in. Don't bother me. So, looking pretty good. We got a bit of glue on the top there. Then we got some for here. Okay, and then that. And we got this. Just try and get this glue mark a bit. Just try and clean them up a bit there. So just so the glue will stick. Take the glue mark on the bottom. that's them two parts. They're now ready. Then while we wait for the pony to finish drying onto the base, we're going to make a start on the spear. So for this, I'm going to zoom in, try and show you the best I can. Let me zoom. Okay, it won't let me zoom for some bloody reason, God knows why. Let me do it. No. So essentially what you need to do, you need to cut off both sides of the mortar shell. So I'm just going to do that like so. And then by here. And let's clean off any bits of debris on it. So yeah, and clean off any flashings. Like that. So you should just look like a plain hand. So next we're just going to want to begin by filing up all the burrs off it. And then on the actual hand itself. It's very hard to do this with massive hands. Okay. And line on the film pad. Okay. So that's a bit hard. Right. Next bit is going to annoy me quite a bit because I'll try and do this on camera. So you need a pin vise and you're going to need a 1.5mm pin. For me, most of mine, I've got a lot of 2mm, but hardly any. So you try a pin vise, move the 2mm. Sleeve. Right, I'm going to try and do this on camera. This is very fiddly for me. Right, on the front of the hand, where the tip of the mortar was, you need to find the centre and drill through this hand completely through the centre. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark the centre out with my knife. So, then you just want to get your pin vise, work your way to the right end on it. That one. And then we're just going to put the clasp on it. Tight. And you want to line up the drill bit with the dot you made with the knife, if you can do it, and then basically slowly but surely just start drilling through while holding it square, like so. That didn't take too long. And then the next trick is then to put the rod through. And be careful of that. So I've kind of put myself. Yeah, that bit's a bit sharp. So yeah, so now the downward one will sit in. Like so. So that'll be the spear. Lead in a little bit. Next, you want to take the half spear and you just want to cut that off. so. Find it flat. So, and then same again. Get your knife, find center, and then twist it about in there like so. So you're left with a dot. Take your pin vise, and then just make take your time doing this bit. Make a very small, very small little hole for your spear tip to glue onto. So that's essentially how you make the spear. And then we just got to cut this to 10 centimeters. So on my cutting mat, this is quite easy to do. Where's the thick line? So this line by here. Just do it from this line. This line here will go from, and each one of these is a centimeter. So 10 centimeters will be from here. So we're just going to measure from there to there. We're just going to give it a just going to give it a mark with the knife. I'm not going to cut it with the knife, we're just marking it with the knife. Then we'll take some metal cutters, the one where you marked it, use on a press, rotate it now, see where you've got the crimp in it. And then you can turn it on the side so you crimp all four corners, grip it, and then you should off like so. I'm just going to take an abrasive file, metal file, and just file off the sharp end of the file. Just don't catch yourself like I just did then. And then it's quite simply, you'll need a bit of super glue. Take some super glue. Get a dab on the end, not too much like I just did then. Very runny this is. And then we're just going to push the spear tip on. Not bring myself to the mat. There we have it. The spear tip is now done. Which now sit in the hand. I've just cut myself again. Ow. I have a habit of hurting myself when doing modelling. It's one of those things which happens. So we have that there. And then next now, so that's the spear tip. Done. Quite simple and easy. Next. Oh, that's dried. Right, the pony's dried enough for us to be able to work on it. So what you want to do next now is glue the guardsman body to the pony, and as this, oh, God, I hate these needle rollers for thin glue. They just clot all the time and go keep melting it. So we're just going to take a dab of glue, plenty of glue, and then glue the guardsman body to the pistoliers legs, which are a pretty perfect fit, except for the fact that the guardsman just looks very lanky. There you go. There's the body complete. So I'm going to let this all dry for an hour now, and I will see you in a minute, or in a second. Okay then guys, so both parts have dried, and now we're ready to finish the rider. So I won't be gluing the rider down, as for painting purposes it's easy to paint the horse with the rider off. So I'm going to begin by finishing off the rider. So you need the horse, and we're going to put the hand on which holds the reins together. So I've gone ahead now and I filed off all parts ready, just the glue on. So we're just going to take a dab of glue. Oh my god. So, glue in these dropper bottles sucks. So a dab of glue. We're just going to place this on. Like so. I've got really bad pins and needles in my hand. And you want to kind of position his hand so he's kind of like, so he kind of looks like he's trying to hold on to the reins of the horse, so something like that will do, I guess. I know, because you could always glue him leaning forward onto the horse. There's a bit of a gap, but it's not too noticeable. So what I'll do is probably just glue him in like that. So, with the purposes of the tutorial, it's so this is the hand off the heavy weapons team, and it's the one which would normally hold the binoculars. It will basically just act as the other hand, look like he's holding the reins. And then next is for the spear arm. So we want a big glue, and then like that, and then we take this off. Like that, and then we're just gonna set the arm into place, into a position I'm happy with. So I think that's gonna look just about right. Then just hold it for a couple of seconds, let it do its magic. And then we'll just plonk him. Maybe a bit more, a couple of seconds. Just resting back on the horse. So you see what I mean? I'll lean forward, but I think I'll have the arm in a bit of a more position. So yeah, so there's the one part done for the rider, and also when you move down, be a bit more like that. We could try something a bit more different and put him with his arm like so. He's leaning forward like that. So that's pretty cool. So we just need to reposition it a little bit. Just so the gap disappears. And that is the spear put on. Not the best at making these tutorials, I know, but I just wanted to show how to do this. Next we'll glue the head on. Thing keeps blocking. And then we'll check this one. So he's going to kind of, I think we've had like, it's had that dry then, and it will just pop back off. So there's the rider. So the rider's near enough done. I'm just going to take him off a minute, make sure the arm's moved in right. While the rider's drying, I'm just going to take the time just to finish off the pony. So, so I'm going to add some extra gubbins to him. So you can take loads of different parts from leather kits to him, so what I got. Filling that with a note. they're worth taking. So I'm basically just going to see what I can grab. Oh, I've got some bits by here they can use actually. So some sectional packs from all that shit. Got some trenching tools as well. I love Tammy kits for all the extra little bits you get with them. Okay. So just clean these off quickly. So we've got an entrenching tool, 2 satchel packs, and these are all from a Tammy World War I kit. I think these look cool. We'll put the entrenching tool on the front by here, I think. So just glue that on. Like so. You've got to remember that these horses would be used as pack mules, essentially. So they would carry as much kit as they possibly could ram on the poor thing till his legs broke and buckled. So there'd be a satchel thing there, and the one side's looking a bit plain, so we'll glue this satchel on by here, I think, if it will stick. So yeah, so we have the satchel there. Just pull the entrenching tool off the viewpoint. My hands are way too big for modelling. So you have the entrenching tool, the satchel, and the other one just fell off because I just hit it off my finger. Satchel there, and another one below. And I think he's still looking a bit barren on the back, so I think we'll glue the lasgun onto him. So added effect, and we'll check this lasgun on his back. So it looks like he's you can obviously go ahead and do some green stuff in to make it look like it's strapped down, but to be honest with you, I imagine there'll be like a hook on the other side which is just hooked on with. So yeah, that's the pony done. How's the rider set any better? Or was it still... That's pretty good. Then for the final touch on the rider, let's chuck him back on, make sure he fits. On his pony, he's a bit one-sided now. And we're just going to begin by gluing on his backpack to hold that whole glue mark back. So there we go. There's how to make, well, I don't know if it's the best tutorial, my hands are way too big for all this stuff. So yeah, so that's how you make a Rough Rider kit using a pistolier horse and some Imperial Guard heavy weapon bits, a bit of pin rod, an elf spear tip, and some lying around bits you've got just lying around to use. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Hope it was useful to an extent, and I shall see you in the next one. Doodles.